friends, I thought I'd pop in here for a quick Facebook Live, and I'm just going to give it a minute and see as we get connected, as people join, and looks like we're live and ready to go. So, hey, thanks for being here today. It's Deb from Bowl Me Over. Apologize for the no notice, but I'm doing Bloggers Challenged again. And I thought I'd come on today and just show you a quick live feed of what our ingredients are this time. And I confess I'm using 4 of the 5, so I'm going to do my best with that. The ingredients that we have for chop today are red beans, chicken stock. It had to be a canned vegetable. I don't keep many canned vegetables in my refrigerator, but I do have some field peas. This is my very last can of field peas. I love those. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and something fresh. And my something fresh is an onion. Let me get that for you. Sorry about that. I thought I was so well prepared. But I appreciate you being here. And again, this is Deb from Bowl Me Over. If you haven't been to my site yet, you can check it out at www.bowl-me-over.com. I have been a food blogger I was thinking about this the other day, for 7 years. I just passed my 7-year anniversary. And I'm very excited about that. Or 6-year anniversary, excuse me. 6-year anniversary. And it's hard to believe like where I started, where I am now, and so much to learn in the meantime, you know, so I try hard. But my recipes on the site are mostly easy recipes that are family friendly for the most part. I do like spice, but easy recipes that are great for beginners. It's great for like your everyday kind of food stuff. So if you haven't yet, I encourage you to zip on over to the website. And again, today, what we're working with are red beans, something fresh, a canned vegetable, chicken broth, and the 5th ingredient was rice, and I can't make it work, so I'm not going to try, because right now it's all about, you know, really making sure you make the best use of your ingredients. So that's my excuse, and I'm going with it. So one thing that I had in my fridge was some sausage, and it's kielbasa sausage. It's an uncured sausage, and so what I thought I'd start with is browning the sausage in my pan. So let me first get this out. Probably should have done that before, but you do what you can do. Right there, and you know, this is kind of like you're using up what's left. And where I'm at right now, this is I think it's day 21 of our shelter in place. My husband and I were talking about this earlier. We're taking it really seriously. Part of our job, especially him, you know, is taking care of his mom. And we want to make sure that she can stay just as healthy as possible. And for that to happen, you know, we need to stay as healthy as possible. So we're taking this darn seriously and just really focusing on staying at home and eating at home and just doing what we need to do to maintain our health. And so we've been making a lot of home-cooked meals. And because of that, I think I've been to the store once, since we have been doing shelter in place. So my supplies are dwindling down, but you know, I figured when I started, you know, we might not always eat what we want to eat, but we'll have something nourishing to feed us. So that's the important thing. And again, so I would normally put turkey or beef hamburger in my gravy. I have a vegetarian chili that I do quite often too, but I think for us, chili is like a staple. And so mixing it up with kielbasa sausage is just going to make it even a little more tasty. So, and right now it's all about, you know, clearing out the fridge, clearing out the pantry, and making sure you have what you need. Hang on a quick second. So my pot is heating, it's over medium heat. And what we're gonna make today is some chili. These are all fantastic ingredients to make chili with. So to me, that was a kind of a no-brainer. Mary's family picked the ingredients for today, and Mary's been heading this up, and her blog is restlesschipotle.com, and so she's my buddy. Anyway, so she picked the ingredients for this round of Warriors Play Chop. So my fresh ingredient is an onion. So that's like nice and heated up. And you know, if you haven't been, you know, like, it's all about food safety, right? So we've been really particular about washing ingredients when we come home. Yeah, you know, maybe over the top, maybe so, but again, it's, you know, it's just trying to keep healthy, right? We have a little, what we call it, a quarantine station out in the garage. We just keep everything out there for a day, and then still cleanse it off before we come home, so before we bring it in the house. So just trying to be uber careful. There we go. So I'm going to dice up my onion to put in my chili, and if I miss you, if you have a question, please don't hesitate to put it in the comments. The way I have my program set up, I don't always see all the comments, so I apologize for that. But please rest assured I'll get back to you, so don't hesitate to leave a comment. If I don't recognize it right away, I'll get back to it, I promise. Almost done here. And because that's kielbasa, and it's a pre-cooked, it doesn't take any time at all. And I'm just really browning it to kind of blossom the flavors in it. And because it doesn't take any time at all, I'm going to put my onions in. After I get rid of that onion skin. And start letting that do its thing. My favorite spices for chili, and this is not Texas chili. It's not probably New Mexico chili, but I like beans in my chili. So to me, that was like the perfect meal or perfect ingredients to make with chili. And my go-to spices for chili are garlic, chili powder, ground mustard, and paprika. And so into the pot they go. If this was like a turkey or ham, a turkey or roast beef, you might want to have drained it before we start putting in like the onions and the spices and everything. But because it's that kielbasa, there's really no fat in it. And you'll notice that I put the spices in the chili, in the meat and the onions, and it's actually toasting the spices right now. I love that. I love that with chili too. Anytime you're using spices, if you can toast and bring out fragrance in the spice, it just makes all the difference in the world. So, that smells really good. And then the rest of this is like silly easy. I'm not going to drain my field peas. I'm just going to pour those right in. And field peas, that's kind of a Texas thing. That's the only place I've ever found them, and they're really good. They're kind of like beans, but field peas. And then whole tomatoes. One of our ingredients is red beans. So I have some kidney beans that I cooked in the Instant Pot. And I'll be honest, I cooked these last night, and then Dan went out to see his mom, and then I kind of forgot they were in there, so they became very soft and very, very cooked, but that's okay. They'll work just fine for this. And the last ingredient we have for our challenge is chicken broth. And that's probably just about the right amount of broth to make this chili just have a little more life to it, not be just chunky bean kind of chili. And that's kind of, I told you this would be quick, and this is quick. My quick live feed with our chopped ingredients. And again, our ingredients were red beans, chicken stock, something fresh, a canned vegetable, and then rice. So I've missed the rice, so I'm sure that this isn't a competition, but I'm sure Mary's won this this battle. But for this specifically, I'm going to let it simmer on the stovetop for at least an hour, perhaps 2 hours, and just lightly kind of cover it like about like that. Bring it up to a bubble, let it simmer for 2 hours, and it'll be perfect for dinner tonight. So just had a really quick live feed. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you joining me here. Again, this is Deb. I'm with Bowl Me Over, and you can find me at www.bowl-me-over.com. If you have any questions, you have ingredients on hand that you're not quite sure what to do with, you're wondering what to make for dinner, give me a shout. You can email me, Deborah, D-E-B-R-A, at bowl-me-over.com. I'm really responsive to email. I'm not as always good about messages on Facebook, but I would love to hear from you. If you need some help with an ingredient, you're stuck on this, or you just are bored with what you're eating, don't hesitate to reach out. I do wish you the best. I hope that you're happy and healthy where you're at, sheltering in place, taking it seriously, and have a good rest of the day. Thanks again for joining me. Take care.